Call of Duty Ghosts. Is it worth a buy? Mac, why are you even doing this video? No, come on, we're going to do it properly. Read on. Outnumbered and outgunned, but not outmatched. Sounds good, guys. Call of Duty Ghosts is an extraordinary step forward for what? Extraordinary step forward? Are you who? Mac, get on with it. For one of the largest entertainment franchises of all time. Well, that's not what I would call it, but this new chapter in the Call of Duty franchise features a new dynamic, where players are on the side of a crippled nation fighting not for freedom or liberty, but simply to survive. You stole that off Independence Day! That's a line from Independence Day just rehashed, cheeky bastards. Read on. No, let's not read on. Ow! Just bang me. Keep your hands still. You're too animated. Calm down. Right, guys. I've played Call of Duty. I've dedicated a whole morning to playing Call of Duty Ghosts. It's a morning I shall never get back. Ever. I hope you realise the lengths I'm going to bring you these reviews. Obviously, I didn't buy the game. I was gifted it by land. I would never pay money for this wank. But first of all, let's not be biased. I'm not being biased. I bought Call of Duty 1 when it first came out, and I absolutely loved it. It was a breath of fresh air. It had a stunning campaign. It was fabulous. I bought Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, and I absolutely loved it. Loved the campaign, loved the immersion of the campaign, and I loved the multiplayer was quite decent, but I loved the co-op battles in that. It was a great game. I played hours and hours with Mesh doing co-op stuff. I also loved the Call of Duty zombies. I absolutely adored the zombie games in Call of Duty. They were great fun. But now, guys, I have to say that I'm f***ing sick of it. It's the same bullshit every f***ing... I am... Honestly, guys, I'm not joking here. I'm not trying to be funny here. At the end of the day, why do people buy this? What is it? Is it a spell? Have Activision visited voodoo people or something? Is there some kind of hex that's on people? I mean, these people who queue up to buy this game at midnight, I want to go down and slap their f***ing faces for them. What do they think they're getting? They're getting the same f***ing game they bought last year in a different f***ing box. You're gonna get your f***ing linear campaign. You're gonna get your buildings collapsing as you leap across stupid ravines and shit like that, which we got back in Modern Warfare 2, to be fair. You're gonna get lots of immersion of vehicles flying around and planes and helicopters to make you feel like you're in a war zone, which is all f***ing nice. However, when you are driven down a linear path, it doesn't matter how much ambience and shit they put in the game. You're linear, you can't. I want to go over there. I slid down a f***ing bank and I wanted to go back up, and it said, no, you can't do that. But I want to go back up the bank. I want to turn around and run back up that. No, you can't go back up the bank. Off. Keep going in the direction you go. No, I want to go back up the f***ing bank. Why can't I go back up the f***ing bank? Because we slid you down the bank. Yeah, you slid us down a bank that I shouldn't have even slid down because it wasn't f***ing steep enough. It was like I was jumping on an invisible f***ing sledge, and then I went down a bank. I couldn't get back up. And you know, when that shit happens, it kills immersion. I don't care how many f***ing helicopters you've got in the sky, or how many actual Oscar Bravos you're gonna have coming through me f***ing headset. If I can't walk back up a f***ing hill I've just slid down, f*** off. Honestly, you want me to get immersed in this shit? It's like, I know what happens. You gotta go over here. Hey, check out what's round this corner. There's gonna be some barricades with some men behind. Shoot them. Alright, I'll shoot. Next corner, more barricades. More men, shoot them. Oh, hang on. We've had two corners full of barricades. The next corner you have to sneak past them. But what if I want to shoot them? Well, we'll make the game over because we're telling you've got to sneak past them. Yeah, but what if I want to throw a grenade at them and shoot the rest? No, you can't do that. I've had to edit out this bit, guys, because I said stuff that might get me into trouble. But needless to say, it was all true. Oh, going back to the action. Oh, sorry, okay, I'll stealth past these. Thank you, now get on with it. You're playing the game the way we want to do it, because it's linear. It's as linear as having a shit. It comes out the same fucking hole every fucking time, okay? I've had to take this bit out as well, guys. Really apologise, but we're going back to the video, and this is the last cutout that I'll be doing. I've played it as long as I can, but honestly, I was on the verge of going to the doctors for some antidepressants. I couldn't take it anymore. I literally couldn't take it anymore. I had to stop the game. It was just too much for us. It's bullshit. The story's so far-fetched, it's laughable. It's fucking laughable. It's linear. It's the same old shit. It's the same far-fetched story. It's the same kind of stuff. Round every corner, shoot some guys that's hiding. Oh, here comes helicopters. It just so happens that there's a anti-helicopter missile there. Oh, pick that up and shoot the helicopters with it. That's nice. F*** off. Seriously, do you know what? Medal of Honor Allied Assault came out, goodness knows, I don't know, 10, 14 years ago or something. It's better than this. In every way. It's just better. This is just shit. I can't believe it's £40. I'm actually... Man, is it £40? Could this... Back... Here it is, you know. It's £40. £40 for the same game you've got. If you bought Black Ops 2, you've got this. Alright, so it's a different set. But it's the same firefights. You walk around a corner and shoot people that's hiding behind buildings and shit, and everything's getting wrecked and bombed and all the rest of it. It's just... Why? You play as a fucking dog. I don't want to play as a fucking dog. Oh, but there's a bond between you and your dog. No, there isn't. The dog gets fucking killed, as we knew it would. There's no fucking bond there. It's bullshit and predictable. We all knew the dog was going to... As soon as I saw the dog come up and go... I thought, yeah, you're fucked. Do you really think... Do your programmers, are they so fucking stupid that they sit here and your scriptwriters and say, right, what we're going to do, we're going to make another linear game like we did last year, the year before, 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 the year before. Just another linear game, but we'll put a nice little dog in it, and then we'll get the dog to be nice and friendly to the player, so they get an attachment, and then we'll kill it, so they'll get all emotional, so that when they're playing the game, they'll go, oh man, this game just took me on a ride, an emotional roller coaster, man. F*** off. F*** off. F*** off. That's what I've got to say about it. The dog's animations was nice. Whoever animated the dog deserves a bit of praise because it was spot on. I've owned a German Shepherd. It was just my bestest friend ever. Had it 13 years. Absolutely awesome dog. And this one behaves very similar. Granted, my dog didn't run around savaging people to death. Which is totally unrealistic. A German Shepherd could not kill a man as fast as that. It's just not ever going to happen, let alone kill a trained fucking soldier. But hey, it's Call of Duty, you know. Guys, there you go. There's no zombies in this. There's an alien mode, which is awful, which I played. And can I just say the controls for this game are just hideous. It's cumbersome, jerky. I'm running an i7 with a GTX 770 and I get 91 frames a second, which feels like 30. It's just hideous. And there's no FOV slider that I could see. There's no way to alter the audio. I can't even turn the music off. Do you know that? I can change the volume of all of the things, like the music, the sound effects, the voices, all in one. Just a big off volume slider. I mean, you know, it's so sloppy. It's so... Guys, I'm going to say it. It's a con. In my opinion, right, what they've done is they've given you last year's game, the year before's game, and the year before's games. They've slapped a half-arsed bloody single-player campaign on it. They've put the same old multiplayer bullshit, tiny little maps with spawning in awful. You spawn, right, you kill somebody, right, and then they respawn, like, just behind you or something. It's like, what? I just killed you 10 seconds ago, now you've run back and killed me. F*** off. Honestly, it's just boring. It's not even interesting. It's not even fun. £40. Do you know, I could name you a bundle of indie games where you could probably get about 8 indie games that are all better than this for that price. They are preying on vulnerable people, kids, you know, with massive marketing campaigns, and it's kind of like they're making it so you must have the latest Call of Duty. And, you know, I've got a kid at school, and I asked him, I says, what's the talk in the playground? Call of Duty. I get Call of Duty Ghosts when it comes out. I told him to tell them all to f*** off. But... so there you go, guys. Do I like Call of Duty Ghosts? Is it worth a buy? Is it